As we step into 2025, it's the perfect time to start fresh and learn something new. In this video, I will walk you through 7 must-know tools that every beginner needs to get started with Revit. So usually when you start Revit, you are in Architecture tab, but the tab that we are going to talk about in this video is this Modify tab. There are a lot of different tools in this section and we have talked about most of them in different videos, but this time we are going to talk about tools that you definitely need to know to navigate to operate in Revit. The first one is this Move tool. Its shortcut is MV, as you can see in this part, and you can use this tool to change the placement of families, change their location or their position. There are different ways that you can use this tool. One of them is to first select the object, select the family, for example, this chair, and then click on the Move tool or press MV on your keyboard to activate this tool. Then as you can see, it will have this blue dashed highlight. So you need to click on the family or anywhere else. This point will be the placement point, the somehow access of your object of your family, and then based on that you can move it. For example, right now if I click on this part, I will move this chair from this distance. Okay, we usually don't do this. We usually select the center or a corner of the family. Okay, if you click on anywhere, right now you see this dashed line in here. If I click on this wall, I can place it in this corner. Okay, this way. But I don't want that. I want to be able to control it better. So I'm going to select the chair again and then click on this move tool, and then from its center or one of these corners I can select it and place it exactly where I want, for example in this part. Okay, this way. Also, the other way is to first click on this move tool, select your object or family, press enter. Right now you see these dashed blue lines around it. You need to click on the object or family again, this way or from its center, and then place it wherever you want. Okay. You can also use drag to change the location of any object you want. Right now, the move tool is inactive and we don't have any other tool active in here. Okay, so you just need to click on your family or your object and then simply drag it to wherever you want. This way you cannot control it. Okay, you don't know the distance, you don't know the like the point that you want to place it, right? So sometimes if you are moving these objects or families, you can use this way. But when you want to like create walls or when you want to have distance, specific gaps or the sizes, you need to use this move tool. For that, you can click on this part and then click in here. You can use the like values in here too. For example, I want to move these to like closer to this part, like 50 centimeter. Okay, and you see the distance, you see this temporary dimension in here, right? So I can use the numbers on my keyboard to like add the gap in here. I'm going to press 50 centimeter this way and I just need to press enter. Okay, as you can see, we changed its placement. I can do this the other way too. I'm going to click on this part and change it, move it to here, like 2 meters. Press 2 and click enter. Okay, this is how you can use this move tool. The other tool we have in here is this copy. Its shortcut is CO and we use it for duplicating families, walls, anything we have in here. For example, in this part, let's say we want to create a copy of this plant in the other side. I'm going to select it, click on this copy, and then click on the reference again. You need to like create the placement point, right? I'm going to click on the center again because if I click in here, I don't know where it will be located. I'm going to click on its center, the center of the reference, and then let's say we want to have another one in this part. So I'm going to just simply place it in this part. If you look at this part, this option bar, you will see this multiply is checked. So I can create copy of this plant again to any place I want. I'm going to place another one in here. If you want, you can place another one in this part. I'm going to delete all of these, okay? There's also this constraint option in here, which you can use to create copy of your family parallel to its reference. Okay, right now that it is unchecked, I can place it freely in any angle I want, anywhere I want. But if I check it, I will be able to just place it parallel to the first family. Okay, I can just place it in here, or right now that is checked, I can place it, for example, in this part or on the other corner or outside here in this part. Okay, this way you can control the placement of your objects too. Okay, I'm going to delete all of these, and in here the next option we have is this rotate. How it works, you can use it for changing the rotation of any family, any wall, any element you have in here. For example, in this part, let's go to this section. In here, let's say we want to rotate this piano. If you click on your piano and then click on this rotate tool, you will have this center of rotation, the placement of your family. Okay, you can use it in here, or as I said, as I explained for the move tool, you can place it anywhere you want. Right now I will use it this way. So if you want to rotate it, you just need to align it with one of the lines, or if you want to just rotate it freely, you can use it any way you want. I'm going to go this way, align to this part, and then I will rotate it like 30 degrees. If I press enter, it will be rotated this way. Okay, I'm going to click on this rotate tool again. As you can see in this part, we have a few options too. This disjoint is for some elements that are connected together. For example, these walls, if you want to like rotate one of them, you need to like check or uncheck this option depending on what you need. The next is this copy. As you saw, it is unchecked. So when we rotate this object and the family, we didn't have any copy of that in here. If I check this and if I rotate it again, I will have a duplicate of this family in its first placement. Okay, this is the first one, this is the second one that we used rotate on it. Okay, I'm going to delete it and select it again. Click on this copy, and after this I'm going to uncheck this option and also this one. You have this angle in here. As I explained, you can just simply press the value you want, the value you want to move your family, or the value you want to rotate it on your keyboard, and press enter. Also, you can use this section too. So if I click on this part and add a value to here, for example 45 degree, and press enter, we can rotate it simply this way. Okay, this is another way that we can use this tool. I'm going to click on this rotate again, and the most important part is this center of rotation. Right now it is in this part. You can just simply drag it to wherever you want, place it where you like, and then if you rotate your family, the center of rotation will be in here. If I move it exactly from this part to here, as you can see, it will be rotated exactly from here. You can also use this place option in here. Click on this part and then select any point you want. You can use this corner. It shouldn't be exactly on your family. Any point you want, you can place this center of rotation. For example, right now I'm going to click on this part, and then based on this center, I can rotate this family. Honestly, this way of placement is not really useful, but you need to know how it works in case you need it. So I'm going to click on this part, and then I can rotate it this way. Okay, then we can drag and place it wherever we want. Now our next tool is this trim. Let me zoom out to test it on some walls. So in here, I'm going to create some walls in this part, and also in here. Let me create one in this section, in this part, and another one in here. Okay, let me also go to visibility and graphic, and in this section clear override. Okay, so we can see these parts better. We usually use this trim to connect or to extend two elements like these walls or beams together. We had this trim on AutoCAD too, and their function is a little bit different. In here, we can just use it to connect two corners together. Okay, how it works, you just need to click on this trim tool, select the first family, select the first element, and then click on the second one. As you can see this dashed line, you will see how they will be connected together. This tool will work on any element that can be connected together. It doesn't matter the angle between them. As you saw in here, we had this 90-degree angle, but it works on this part too. Since I didn't press escape, since this tool is active, I can use this tool as much as I want. For example, in this part, I'm going to click on here, and then if I click on this angled wall, I can connect them together. Okay, I can click on this part, and the second part can be in here, or this one. You can see the way they can be connected together. Since these two walls are parallel, we cannot do that, but you can use it on this part if you want. If you click on this section, they will be connected together this way. Okay, but since it should be connected to some part, it will be disconnected from this wall. Okay, based on these examples, based on these tests we did, you know that when you want to connect two different things together, when you want to use trim, the extra section will be deleted. If I click on this part, and then in here, they will be connected, and the extra section, the outer part, will be deleted. So that's all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find these tips helpful as you start your Revit journey. Wishing you a happy new year filled with success, creativity, and exciting opportunities.